We're here with Leonard Morgan this morning. He's been a great worker at the office when we've been receiving the food to distribute to those who could use it at this time of COVID-19 difficulties, with many people laid off. We want to thank Leonard, first of all, for all the work that he's been doing, and he's certainly willing to do anything, even take out all the extra cardboard boxes on garbage day for us. We're very grateful.
Well, first of all, Major, thank you very much for those kind words. I do this because it's the right thing to do. I do it because I live alone. I am retired. And I must be very straight. A lot of people are going through different hard times during this virus. We think that we're okay, but we're not. We're here to help each other. We're all in it together. There's other parts of our life that we should be with and we're not. And one of those parts is following Christ.
Many of you may not know Leonard, but he's been coming to our church since last summer, wasn't it, or last fall?
About that time,
Yeah,
Major, yes.
Almost a year. And he's got a very interesting story about how the Lord has led him through the years. So, Leonard, if you'd like to share some of that with us, we'd be delighted.
I would be honored to. I read my Bible a lot. I pray a lot. But I wandered around and I said to myself, something is missing in my life. I wanted to get closer to Christ and I couldn't find it. I went different places and it wasn't for me. And then I prayed one night to Christ and I asked him to guide me. I was walking down the street and I passed this building and it said this Salvation of Our Army, Giving Hope. So I went in and I met a nice person. Her name was Diane. And she told me this was the office and the church was just further down the street. I went down. From the time I entered the door of the church, I was greeted with beautiful people and open arms. I was asked a bit why I was here, and I explained why. I said I needed something else in my life besides just praying. I also wanted to find something in my life that I could give back for what I have received. I've had my share of ups and downs like everybody else, and we all have, and I like to give back. And I started attending service, and even attending service, I had the pleasure of shaking hands and meeting people. I never ever thought I would be so welcome. It was near Christmas time, and belonging to the Royal Canadian Legion as well, who helped people at poppy times, it was now time for the Toy Mountain. So I asked a lady, her name is Linda, who works at the office, a beautiful person, and she said, well, Toy Mountain is here. I said, put my name down. I volunteered to do that. It was a lot of work, but it was well worth it. It wasn't just me. I don't want all the credit. I'm not the only one. There are many people in our church who help. So when at the end of my day, when I go home, and I see just how lucky I am and how fortunate I am. Sometimes you say how unfortunate you are, but when you look around, there are many more that are more unfortunate than me. So I'm proud to have found Christ. I am proud to have found the church that I enjoy going to. I'm looking forward to getting back to the service once this virus is over. And I pray for everybody that the virus will soon end and we can all start worshiping back together and following Christ. Because without Christ, we go nowhere. As Christ says, I am the truth, the way and the light. And that's what he is. Without him, we go nowhere. And I thank God for directing me to the church I now proudly belong to and the people I work with. I wish everybody out there a great day, be safe, and God bless you all.
Thank you, Leonard. That's a powerful testimony, and I'm sure the Lord is going to use it. I don't know if any of you know, but Leonard's been one of the number of people who've been taking the senior soldiership classes. And with Marcy Sharp, he will likely be becoming a senior soldier and has already purchased his uniform. So that's very exciting news for coming up when we get back to our regular worship. As well, I want you to know that he's a trumpet player. He hasn't played for many years. He's interested in getting into a few lessons, but he has his trumpet as well. So he's all geared up and ready to fight the battle for the Lord, and already hard at work here at our 42 Eglinton Avenue West site. Thanks very much for listening today. God bless you all.